Today, it's about Ryoiki Tenkais, and there's a lot. And I'm going to be using domain expansion in different Roblox JJK games and ranking each game on a tier list, going from booty all the way to godly. And the first game that we're on is Jujutsu Shenanigans. And this game has added multiple new domain expansions that I haven't even tested yet. So let's get started. And the first character we're using is Yuta, which is Cursed Partners. Select him. All right, let's go ahead and activate Yuta's Awakening. True Love. And now we have his domain expansion, Authentic Mutual Love. Now, I haven't tested this fully to see everything that's been added to it. All right, here we go. Yuta's domain expansion, Authentic Mutual Love. Sheesh. Nah, this is clean. And now right here, there are katanas in the domain from the ground. Once I pick it up, there are different copy curse techniques. And the techniques are Clairvoyance, which allows me to not get hit by the dummy. The second one is Shrine, which gives me domain slashes. This other one is called Shikigami, which attacks the opponent or dummy relentlessly. And then you can also do Shrine up close. And this one is Thin Icebreaker, which is one of Yuta's slash moves from his katana. And then number 4, Jacob's Ladder! Damn! Yeah, that dummy is cooked. Wait, huh? That dummy didn't die. The dummy didn't die from Jacob's Ladder. Let's try this again. Jacob's Ladder. Ah! Does this have a... Oh, he's disintegrated. Sheesh! I ain't gonna lie. Yuta's domain expansion gets an 8 out of 10. Very, very technical. You can pick up katanas and actually use them. It's very, very good. And the next character on the list is Gojo. And this Gojo has gotten a brand new domain expansion called 0.2 Domain Expansion, which is Gojo's 0.2 Infinite Void. But before we use that, let's go ahead and compare his original domain expansion, Infinite Void. And this dummy cannot move, which allows me to use Hollow Purple. And Black Flash. And that dummy is dead. Sheesh. It only takes 2 moves to kill a dummy just like that. But let's just say I want to use the new 0.2 domain expansion. First things first is you're gonna need your awakening bar full to where it says press G to activate. Now, I've never used this before, but I know it's just like from the anime when Gojo used this in the subway station against Jogo, Mahito, Chozo, and the other cursed spirits. And in order to do this, you need to push G, then R. So here we go. G, then R. Sheesh! Oh my God, wait. Oh. Let's kick up a notch. Oh my God. What this has a cutscene? Oh my God. Nah, that was fire. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Gojo gets a 10 out of 10. That animation was fire. I didn't know there was a finisher. Oh, I gotta see that one more time. Hold on. Yo, they cooked on this. And it's like nobody else can move either. They're cooked. They're cooked like bacon. Oh, I only got 1. But yeah, 10 out of 10. Ew, and then like his mask goes back on. Sheesh. All right, the next character we're using is Yuji Itadori. Now let me go ahead and activate Sukuna. Ah, yes. Sukuna is activated. Here we go. Domain expansion, Malevolent Shrine. And it's the short hit effect of Dismantle, attacking every dummy that's in here. This domain is pretty good, especially when you're trying to kill your opponent quickly. They have to either block or avoid your attacks below, which is Open Rush or Dismantle. And then you can also throw in your World Cutting Slash during the domain expansion too if you're just trying to go on a full-on massacre. But with that domain, it's very simplistic with the animations, and just because of that, I'm just gonna go ahead and give this domain expansion a 7.8 out of 10. It's still good for its usefulness of killing players, but it just lacks a little bit of animation to my liking. It's really good though. All right, the next character we're gonna use is Heian Sukuna. So let me go ahead, select strongest of history, and boom, we are Heian Sukuna. And just like Sukuna's shrine, Heian Sukuna's incomplete shrine doesn't have a barrier. This time it's outside attacking people. You guys definitely attacked me, cooked me, destroyed me in the comments saying, bro, you didn't watch JJK, bro. Like, how did you not know that? Yes. But now I'm very knowledgeable. So like I said, in order to do this, all you have to do is press G. But my question for you guys is, in the comment section below, what is your favorite domain expansion in JJS? Mine right now is 0.2 domain expansion from Gojo. It's so good. It's so good. I've only used it once, but here we go. Incomplete shrine. Now I forgot if this back in January, I'm not sure, but I believe this was once map wide. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this was map wide. Now this animation goes crazy. A million dismantle slashes just coming in at every angle that you see. You can't even see nothing. You're cooked. You're cooked bacon. But this domain expansion, Incomplete Shrine from Heian Sukuna, gets a 9 out of 10. Sheesh. And the next character to use for domain expansion is Defense Attorney Higuruma. And here we go. He's already selected. In order to use his domain expansion, you do need a dummy or a player to go to court. You go on to court, you must pay for your crimes. All right. If you do a full confession and they confess, you get all 3 and it's a full sword.
A few moments later.
Once I do that, I have a sword from Higuruma, which allows me to use execution, final judgment, verdict, and triple sentence. Execution cuts their limbs off. Dang, he didn't have to fall down there. We do execution again. What the freak? Final judgment, and then they're just done. They're just dead right here. Dummy's dead. The animation is on point, especially when you do the startup for the domain. How everything just collides together is so cool. And then you just have his Shikigami in the back just staring you down. So this gets an 8.5 out of 10. The next character we have on the list is Hikari, and I believe he has the strongest domain because each domain in this game has HP. I believe his domain has the highest HP in the game, which means it's very durable. And when you cast this domain, you have iframes. So it means you can cast this at any time, you won't get interrupted. Domain expansion. And I need to do 1, 2, 3, 4 to gather my domain to get to my awakening. But if you can just spam, you'll get his awakening. All you need to see is Z go through the one of those doors. You should get your awakening. And Z went through the doors. And now I have my awakening. And then it gives you 4 different moves: Lucky Volley, Lucky Rush Down, Overwhelming Luck, and Energy Surge. And y'all have already seen this. But Hikari's domain gets an 8 out of 10. The next character we have on the list is Megami. And yes, Megami has a domain in this game. Now it's not the domain expansion, the incomplete domain expansion he used against the Finger Bearer. This domain expansion allows him to invade domains, and he was trying to exit Dagon's domain, but Toji came in there like, what's good, y'all? And then yeah, you know the rest is history. But in order to do this, you have to first find somebody who's using their domain expansion, and then you go close to it, push Shadow Swarm, and now you're able to invade somebody's domain. But while you come in there, be careful, because you never know which domain you're gonna get to. Hello? Because somebody could be using Sukuna's domain, and you may just get cooked. So use wisely. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna give his domain a 3 out of 10, even though technically it's not his full domain. The next character we're using for the last domain expansion in this game is Mahito. And if you click G and activate his awakening, his forward move is embodiment of self-perfection. And how this works, domain expansion. And how this works is whoever's inside of my domain, if I get close to them, their bar drains very, very quickly. And the closest I get, they transfigure and die. Yes, sir. And that's pretty much Mahito's domain. So if anybody casts his domain, run like hell and don't get caught. And this domain gets a 7 out of 10 because it's just, yeah, 7 out of 10. It's simple. And that was every single domain expansion in this game that I believe we have covered. And now it's time to rank this game. With the new additions to JJS, with the new domain expansions and Z having some new developers on the team, the animation and just versatility of all these domains have just got really, really good. And with that, I gotta keep it a stack. No glaze. JJS, especially with that 0.2 domain expansion, goes to S tier for me. I'm not gonna lie. And the next game that we're on is Jujutsu Beatdown. I've been waiting to cover all these domain expansions. And the first character we're gonna use is Yuji Itadori Cursed Fist. All right, in order to use Yuji's domain, you have to awaken, and then he has an awakening where you do a black flash, boom, straight into Omni-Man's face. And now I have awakened. And here we go. Domain expansion, and it has a recast right here. This also works like Sukuna's Shrine, where he has a short hit effect of dismantle slashes coming in. And if I hit domain recast, he's affected by his soul. Boom, boom, boom. Bro is frozen in time. And if you cast domain expansion again, you go to one of the subway stations in Yuji's memories, and I can keep spamming the domain souls, and a train will literally come and hit the person that's in this domain expansion. It's so cool. I believe there's another map with this domain expansion as well, but this domain expansion is so good. This domain gets a high 9 out of 10. Now, there's a lot of characters in this game that has domain expansions. I believe there's 6. So let's go ahead and go to the King of Curses. All right, and here we are. Sukuna, Heian Sukuna to be exact. And now I will use my Malevolent Shrine. And this Sukuna has 2 different domain expansions. Here's Malevolent Shrine. And just like that, you're able to use other moves while they're getting the short hit effect of the dismantle slashes, and your opponent is dead. And it's really dark in here, and so many different slashes. The animation is pretty good. This domain is decent. It's decent. It gets the job done. But if I wanted to use all 6 of my bars, I will use Incomplete Shrine, which I'm not sure if this is worldwide, but the animation, hold up, sheesh. Damn, it's not world map, but it has a lot of vicinity in the area. Damn, that's pretty, that was quick. But it looks like it does about 30% damage, unless I'm not doing it right. I'm not sure, let me see. I think that's it. Yeah, that's all it does. Huh, interesting. It doesn't do too much damage. It looks like his regular domain expansion does a lot better than Incomplete Shrine. It's kind of sad, I'm not gonna lie, but the animation was fire. I'm gonna give this Heian Sukuna an 8 out of 10. The next character we're using is the Honor 1 Gojo. And fun fact, this is Unsealed Gojo. So I didn't know he had Curse Technique Reversal. Hold on, let me awaken. Yes, sir. Oops. Well, I have a limited void and I just did it. And I was trying to use number 3 because I forgot what that does, but let me see. 4 bars. Is this 200%? Oh, this is a hollow nuke. Oh yeah, I forgot. You could do this inside Gojo's domain expansion. Damn! Are they dead? Huh? Oh, that almost killed the dummy. Yep. Yo, that almost killed the dummy. But yes, Unlimited Void is about 10 to 15 seconds of domain time. The animation is really good when you get in here. The load up's pretty good. And then you're able to, you know, do some of your moves, just like how any other Gojo domain would work. And yeah, that is a limited void, but this domain expansion gets a 7.5 out of 10. The next character we're on is Yuta, and when I do True Mutual Love and Awaken, Rika is by my side, and we're able to do our domain expansion. All right, here we go. Looks exactly and accurate as the manga as well, and we can do our sword grab move, which allows me to pull the sword out, and then we have Rika's head. Oh, that's dope. All right, let's see. Unleashed. Damn. Oh wait, did I not do these before? Huh? Wait a minute, I swear I've never seen that before. Did I not do this the last time? Sword grab, dismantle net. Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, that's what I got last time. Damn! Bull attack. Okay, so now these are all of the other characters' moves. Okay, that one's Megamise. Sword grab, divinity. Oh, this is Heian Sukuna. Damn! Oh yeah, sword grab is dope. I want to see all of the sword grab abilities. Oh, hollow purple. Yeah, Yuta's literally pulling up any katana. Awakened, red reversal. Damn, how many different ones are there? I gotta see now. I think we've used almost, hold on, I kind of wanted to check. Hold on now, I didn't know there were so many different curse techniques in all these swords. Like, I didn't know there were so many. Max Nue. Yo. I didn't know that you can, bro, what's all the damn moves? Is it RNG? You can also do Max Jacob's Ladder. Oh, shoot. Damn, that is wide. Oh, you could get a group of people. Oh, are you not dead from that? You can also do Pure Love inside of the domain as well. Nah, this Yuta is stacked, man. I didn't know you could do all of that inside of Yuta's domain. When I first used them in the last video, I swear, like, I thought it was only like 3 different sword techniques. That's why I was like, it's not the craziest, but shoot, this has more sword techniques than JJS. Not gonna lie, there are so many different curse techniques in those swords. This Yuta gets a 9 out of 10. And now I am this goofy Gojo that is only usable in private servers. But off the gate, I have a limited void. So let's just go ahead and use domain expansion. Oh. What just happened? All right, Avanti, 5 out of 10. And the last character on this list is Old the Vessel, and I believe this might be the very first Vessel version of Sukuna in this game. And we have 4 different moves: Divergent Kicks, Curse Barrage, Fool, and Divergent Explosion. And this is also a private server character. If I awaken, you get this cool little awakening animation, and I have Malevolent Shrine. Okay, first of all, I do want to see what his Fuga looks like. Oh shoot, this is different. This animation is sick. Oh yeah, that explosion is so cool. Okay, now let's see. Malevolent Shrine. Here we go. What's going on? Huh? Dang, Omni Man. Okay, so this is the a barrierless domain expansion. This is going, bro is still getting cooked. This is better than Incomplete Shrine. Oh yeah, he almost died from that. Wow. I mean, the usefulness of the domain pretty much almost killed the dummy. I gotta give this a 8 out of 10, to be honest. That was better than Incomplete Shrine. The domain expansions on here are very, very well thought and done. And for that, Jujutsu Beatdown gets peak. The next game that we're on is Jump Showdown, and they had a huge update. And yes, this is a non-JJK game, but it's very notable to do this because Unsealed Gojo is in this game, and I have to cover it. My boy is so good in this game. All right, in order to activate this Gojo's domain, we need to go ahead and awaken. And now it is time. We have 5 moves: Inhumane Speed, Max Blue, 0.2 Expansion, Ruthless Massacre, and Maximum Output Purple. Now I still haven't to this day figured out how to do this yet. So if you guys know in the comment section below, let me know. But Inhumane Speed will run really fast. Oh no, my awakening's almost gone. Okay, hold on. Let me try it. Domain Expansion. That number 1 move kills so much awakening meter. I ain't gonna lie, that 0.2 domain expansion ain't as cool as JJS. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I'm gonna go ahead and grade that right now and give that a 3 out of 10. And because of that, this Gojo's domain expansion in Jump Showdown goes into mid. Yes, sir. The next game that we're on is Sorcerer Battlegrounds. And the first character on the list to use in this game is Gojo. All right, and if we push G to awaken, we get this cool awakening animation in domain expansion. Oh, the startup on this is fire. Hold up. Oh, this is different. Oh yeah. Nah, they put their foot in this one. Hold on. And now you can use all your other moves like Hollow Purple. And I think this kills actually. This is like a one-shot. Is this a one-shot? This is definitely a one-shot. And I put a hole in the domain. But can I leave the domain? Oh, I can leave the domain. Yo, this domain, can this domain be broken? What the freak? I can walk right back in this. I'm still able to go back inside my domain? What the freak? All right, red reversal. Let me try another hollow purple. Oh, that's different. That's a different, unique take to Gojo's domain expansion. Yo, that's cool. I gotta give that domain a 9 out of 10. Sheesh. All right, the next character that we're using, King of Curses, Sukuna. We got a different awakening animation than the original one. All right, here we go. I'm not sure if the dummy was safe inside of the shrine mouth. Is that why he was safe? Or they just stopped? They just stop attacking? Why does the domain stop attacking? I thought the domain would keep going. What the heck? All right, that's odd. Well, I'm gonna give that a 6 out of 10. We're gonna move on to the next character, Soul Manipulate, which is Mahito. All right, it's time to awaken. Oh, these awakening animations are so good, I'm not gonna lie. Yoiki Tenkai. This is so crazy. This is so different. What happens in this domain? I think I broke the game. Did I break the game? Must give Mahito's domain an 8 out of 10. Somebody tell me what the freak did I do wrong in the comment sections, because I don't have time to be looking at it. I don't know what happened. Why didn't that work? I'm not sure. We're on to the next character, and that is Gojo. I'm gonna go ahead and awaken, which is his domain expansion. And I believe this is 0.2. Oh, this is the mastered version of the Gojo in here, the mastery version, and I thought I would be able to kill, but it's not as good as the 0.2 domain expansion in JJS. But the domains in this game is pretty solid. They're very solid. I'm not gonna lie. Nah, that hollow purple is just ridiculous. I need something like that in JJS. I ain't. Sorcerer Battlegrounds domain expansions still are kind of a little outdated, but you know, Sorcerer Battlegrounds gets decent. And the next game that we're on is Cursed Arena, one of the pioneers of JJK Battleground games. First, we're gonna start off with Gojo. Ooh, a little aura in my eyes. Here we go. Domain expansion. Everybody has stopped moving. The startup's kind of slow. All right, Black Flash. And I could do this inside the domain. Sheesh. And that domain is broken. It's not a bad domain expansion. Moving along, we have the King of Curses. And to activate Sukuna's domain, we need to activate Sukuna first. Get him out. What the freak? Domain expansion. And oh yeah, this one is continuous. This one is good. I don't ever think that this domain expansion in this game was bad at all. It definitely does what it's supposed to. I mean, as you can tell, that attacking dummy died and the blocking dummy was still getting damage from it. Even if you're blocking, you can still get hurt from it. But the aura is pretty cool too. This domain expansion gets an 8 out of 10. All right, next we're moving on to Volcano Head, aka Jogo. And now that I'm Jogo, let me go ahead and do my pyrovolcanic ascension. It's been a long time since I've seen this. I've been wanting Jogo to come to JJS, man. Oh yeah, this is cool. Look at this. Meteor. Damn! Oh, I thought the dummy was dead after that. And then rain. Let me see multi-wrap. Oh yeah, that's okay. All right, now everything that everybody's been waiting for, domain expansion. Has anything changed? Oh damn, incinerated. Oh my god. So if anybody steps in the lava, or they just burn up when they're inside the coughing mountain? Is it like they just burn up? So if they hit in the lava, their health just drains quickly. Oh, okay, that ain't bad. 8.5 out of 10 for Jogo. The next character that's on the list is the Restless Gambler, aka Hikari. This is probably one of my favorite domain expansions of all time on Roblox. Here we go. Tell me that this ain't, whoever made this cooked. Domain expansion. Well, let me give it. Oh, this is different now. What the freak? This is different. It's like a damn club rave in here. Oh, domain expansion. Oh yeah, this is damn. But there is a short hit of fate on this. Oh, that dummy got cooked. It's a damn rave in this damn. Hey! What the? Help me! What just happened? I break the game? Shoot, I don't even care what just happened. That's getting a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. And the next character on the list is Verdant Sage, aka Hanami. I've never used this character before. 4 moves: Piercing Blow, Grove Gash, Thorn Beast Burst, and Nature Rush. But let's go ahead and awaken. Nature's Blessing. And she has a domain expansion right here. Domain expansion. What's that doing? Damn! I just hit bro with a solar beam. What the freak? Solar beam! Damn, okay. The domain expansion is pretty cool. It's like an actual attack of its own, but like I guess they're caught in crossfire once they step on the petals of flowers. I believe that also happened in the anime. I don't know, but I'm gonna give that an 8 out of 10. Damn. And the next character and final character on the list is the Cursed Lawyer Higuruma. And yes, he has a domain expansion in this game as well, not just JJS. So I'm gonna spawn a dummy right here, and I've never actually attempted to use this, so let's see. I am now awakened. All right, deadly sentencing. Oh shoot. Hey, yo. Damn. So what happened? Wait, what just happened? Oh, are there moves not able to move? Somebody tell me in the comment section below what just happened. What just happened? Damn, that was a 10 out of 10. Oh my goodness. The domains in this game was cooking, bro. Like, why'd they stop? I know this is crazy. Cursed Arena is getting peak. And the next game that we're on is Ultimate Battlegrounds. Yes, this is a non-JJK game, but there is 2 different JJK characters: Cursed Mentor, which is Nanami, and Sorcerer King, which is Heian Sukuna, which I'm gonna select here, the King of Curses. And now I'm gonna go ahead and awaken. And here we go. We have an ultimate bum right here, ultimate dummy. And now I'm fully transformed. And the domain expansion is Malevolent Shrine. Here we go. All right, this is a good animation. The skies are dark. I like the red slashes with the dismantle. Damn, that only did 30%? Yeah, that's Malevolent Shrine. I mean, it ain't terrible, but I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 10. And Ultimate Battlegrounds domain expansion goes into mid. All right, and the final game that we're on is Rampage. Also, there's one JJK character in particular, and that is Sukuna in his domain expansion. And I'm hoping that they can give Sukuna mastery, because that would be really, really cool. I'm hoping they do that. As you can tell, we have 4 moves: Fire Arrow, Demonic Charge, Carving Combination, and Domain. So let's check out his domain expansion. I like the little opening. Hold on. Now this is a... Damn, look at his health. God dang. Now this is a domain expansion. Bro's done. Yeah, this Gojo is dead. Damn! Yeah, that is a domain expansion. That domain expansion is gonna get a 9 out of 10. But since it's only one domain expansion, I'm not gonna put it as peak, but it goes into decent. But with that being said, it is your boy Dr. T, and always remember one thing, I have a PhD. Let me know in the comment section below if I missed any domain expansions from any of the games that we have showcased today. With that being said, I hope you guys have a great, wonderful day.